The mayor rarely engages with the media, relying instead on her defense attorney for interviews. In a statement at DGN News, he claims Freeman jeopardized a Henyard's safety by dismissing her security staff. She responds, "How is he putting you at risk? Is there speculation that prosecutors are pressuring him to cooperate with their investigation into you?" No, we're talking about the removal. In a shocking turn of events, new documents have surfaced revealing that Mayor Tiffany Henyard of Dalton, Illinois, has been living a lavish lifestyle funded by taxpayer dollars. These revelations expose a series of extravagant expenditures, including tens of thousands of dollars spent on first-class flights, upscale accommodations, and private shopping sprees. This extravagant spending occurred while Dalton's financial condition continued to deteriorate, adding another layer of scandal to Henyard's already contentious leadership. The documents depict a mayor living in luxury, while the people she was meant to serve struggle with debt and financial instability. As if the financial scandal wasn't damaging enough, Henyard has also enlisted the services of a highly controversial attorney, Beau Brindley. Brindley's past is littered with questionable and even criminal cases, raising significant concerns about Henyard's judgment and her ability to handle the growing crisis surrounding her administration. Brindley is perhaps best known for his defense of R. Kelly's manager, who was involved in a notorious child abuse case. Now, Brindley stands at the forefront of Henyard's legal defense, further complicating the situation. His history of representing individuals with questionable backgrounds has left many wondering whether this choice is a desperate attempt by Henyard to salvage her political future, or if there are deeper, more troubling reasons behind her decision. Intio. Addition to the financial scandal, Henyard's legal troubles have deepened with the emergence of a new lawsuit. This lawsuit alleges that Henyard covered up a serious assault involving a town employee. The lawsuit claims that after the assault became known, Henyard retaliated against the victim by placing her on unpaid leave in an attempt to silence her and prevent the incident from reaching the public. This new legal challenge threatens to further erode Henyard's credibility and could be the final blow to her already shaky political standing. The fact that Henyard's legal team seems to be struggling under the weight of the federal investigation into her finances only adds to the sense of chaos surrounding her administration. With each new legal and financial revelation, it becomes increasingly clear that Henyard's political future is in jeopardy. The once promising leader, who was elected to bring change to Dalton, now finds herself embroiled in multiple scandals, each more damaging than the last. The situation seems to be spiraling out of control, with Henyard's choice of attorney and the explosive new lawsuit only fueling the fire of public disillusionment. The public's trust in her leadership is rapidly eroding, and as an investigation into her financial misconduct deepens, it remains uncertain whether she will be able to recover her reputation or her career. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting as Henyard's secrets are exposed, leaving her political future hanging by a thread. Is this the beginning of Mayor Tiffany Henyard's downfall? The controversial mayor of Dalton has once again found herself in the headlines. This time, however, it isn't her lavish spending or contentious board meetings that are creating a stir. Rather, it is her shocking decision to hire a lawyer with such a tarnished reputation that it raises serious questions about Henyard's judgment and political future. In a move that has left many stunned, Henyard has enlisted the services of Beau Brindley, a lawyer known for defending some of the most notorious figures in American legal history. Brindley's past is filled with scandals, bribery charges, and associations, with high-profile individuals involved in criminal cases. His history of defending controversial clients has left many questioning Henyard's decision to hire him, especially at a time when her political future is already on the line. Brindley's involvement in some of the most unsavory legal battles has earned him a reputation that is far from reputable. Perhaps his most infamous case was his defense of R. Kelly's manager, who faced serious charges, including witness tampering, collusion, and child abuse. Despite the gravity of the charges, Brindley successfully defended his client, raising significant concerns about his ethical standards and his willingness to go to any lengths to win a case. Henyard's decision to hire Brindley has raised eyebrows for more reasons than one. His history with high-profile criminal cases, coupled with his questionable ethical practices, has led many to wonder what Henyard was thinking when she selected him to represent her. Critics argue that this move suggests Henyard's decisions are becoming more erratic, further damaging her already precarious political standing. To make matters worse, Brinley's legal tactics have often been called into question. Known for defending individuals embroiled in deeply troubling legal situations, Brinley has developed a reputation for employing unorthodox and unethical strategies to secure favorable outcomes for his clients. His tactics have earned him the nickname the lawyer of last resort, as he often takes on clients with the most controversial backgrounds. His reputation for defending the indefensible has only added fuel to the fire surrounding Henyard's decision to hire him. Many are now questioning whether Henyard's choice is a desperate move to salvage her career, or if there's a deeper, more sinister reason behind her decision to work with such a controversial lawyer. Given the mounting legal and financial problems she faces, the hiring of Brinley has led many to believe that Henyard may be looking for a lawyer willing to bend or break the rules in order to protect her interests. Complicating matters further is Brinley's history of representing clients with dubious and even criminal backgrounds. His past includes defending individuals with questionable tax histories and connections to high-profile criminal cases. His reputation for defending those involved in some of the most notorious legal battles has only fueled concerns about his ability to mount an effective defense for Henyard, especially when her political future is already in serious jeopardy. As if Henyard's financial troubles and questionable leadership weren't enough, a new and darker lawsuit has emerged. The lawsuit accuses Henyard of covering up an assault incident involving a town employee. According to the lawsuit, after the assault became known, Henyard placed the victim on unpaid leave in an attempt to silence her and prevent the assault from becoming public knowledge. This latest legal battle threatens to further erode Henyard's credibility and could be the final nail in the coffin for her already fragile political standing. Despite these mounting legal challenges, Henyard's decision to hire Beau Brinley has raised even more questions about her judgment and political future. Brinley's past is filled with allegations of unethical behavior, including coaching witnesses to fabricate evidence and obstructing justice. In one particularly troubling case, Brinley was accused of coaching witnesses through a series of Q&A sheets designed to prepare them for trial. Although the court ultimately ruled in his favor, the allegations against him have not been forgotten, and many legal professionals still question whether Brinley's actions cross the line between lawful legal strategy and unethical manipulation. Adding to the controversy surrounding Brinley's career are numerous allegations from former clients who accuse him of taking their money and disappearing without providing the promised legal services. These accusations paint a grim picture of Brinley's practice, with some former clients going as far as to label him a fraud and criminal. The widespread complaints about Brinley's lack of professionalism and ethical standards have only added to the skepticism surrounding Henyard's decision to hire him. Given Brinley's questionable history, many are left wondering why Henyard, already under fire for financial mismanagement and questionable leadership, would choose to align herself with such a controversial figure. Brinley's past suggests that he has often defended individuals who have engaged in unethical or even criminal behavior. This has led many to question whether Henyard is attempting to hide something even more serious than what has already been revealed. Perhaps Henyard's decision to hire Brinley is a desperate attempt to salvage her political career, or perhaps it's a sign that she's willing to take risks, no matter how dangerous, to protect herself. Whatever the reason, the decision has only served to further tarnish Henyard's reputation and alienate the very voters who once supported her. With the FBI investigation into her finances intensifying, Henyard's choice of legal counsel may turn out to be a key factor in determining her political survival. In the wake of these revelations, many are beginning to wonder whether Henyard's days as mayor are numbered. Her financial mismanagement, controversial decisions, and questionable legal counsel have left her political career hanging by a thread. With each new scandal, it becomes increasingly difficult to see how she can recover her reputation and regain the trust of the public. As Henyard's political future grows more uncertain by the day, one thing is clear. Her decision to hire Beau Brinley is only making matters worse. The public's trust in her leadership is rapidly eroding, and with each new revelation about her finances and legal battles, it seems more likely that Henyard's political career will come to a swift and dramatic end. The stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting as Henyard's secrets continue to be exposed. Political drama shows no signs of slowing down, and the fallout from Henyard's decisions, both personal and professional, could reshape the future of Dalton for years to come. The questions surrounding her choice of lawyer, her financial, Mismanagement and the numerous legal battles she now faces are only the beginning. As the investigation continues, it remains to be seen whether Henyard will be able to salvage her reputation and her career, or if she will become yet another cautionary tale of political corruption and scandal. Push anybody who has used my name. To push their security, or if you say this is Thai t-shirt people going by right now, consider what click people make money off my name. I view, so you just... You. I do not. That's why I tell everybody, go do your research. I'm not on anything, so when we see all of this back, when we see this going back, have you her own people's from her own town's bank accounts? Okay. And it's wild, right? Millions of dollars. What I find really interesting about this situation is that it seems like the rest of the world who's been following this is following it because they all understood the assignment. They all understood what was going on. Now, it seems like one other board of trustees. Okay, finally got the memo. Yeah, I think she finally... And I've seen this happen before with school districts. I've seen this happen before with city councils. Have you called in the state to come media? Did I call? Have you called him? You reach out to the state to come in and mediate what's going on? So I've seen a school board where lots of drama and the Texas Education Agency, comes in and deals with that. Are you having these issues there? Have you reached out to state lawmakers? Have you reached out to state representatives? To please come out this Saturday from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on 14 Greenwood, where we will light the Christmas tree. We got a ton of festivities here. However, Bentley intervened and was able to clear him. For context to MC David, our cover of Kelly's crimes was made possible in large part by her old business manager, MC David, who was in charge of giving hundreds of thousands of dollars to people who had access to videos allegedly capturing Kelly having sex with a 14-year-old girl. In his testimony, Charles Freeman stated that David had employed him to find these damaging tapes. Freeman's testimony painted a horrifying picture of what Kelly and his allies went to in order to shield the disgraced singer. He described being sent to Georgia in order to retrieve one of the tapes. They found it in a private home's VCR. The tape purportedly showed Kelly engaging in sexual activity with a young girl, evidence that proved crucial in Kelly's 2008 child pornography trial. Even after recovering the tape, Freeman made multiple copies of it out of fear that McDavid and private investigator Jack Palladino, who were running the operation, might not give him the full amount promised. Freeman's evidence was devastating. It spoke for both McDavid and Brinley, who was spearheading McDavid's defense. Brinley's tactic was to show Freeman as an extortionist in order to undermine his credibility. One move that caused a great deal of reaction in the case further cemented Brinley's reputation as a litigator who will stop at nothing to win. Instances, however, in 2022, the narrative wouldn't end there. The woman swore that Dark David, the former business manager of R. Kelly, had threatened her life in an illicit tape after she had returned Lisa Vann and Alan Kelly's lover, at the time had taken a tape that allegedly documented disturbing acts. The woman who had been involved with Kelly claimed that McDavid, Kelly's former business manager, had told her that they should have murdered me from the start, which she interpreted as a threat on her life. Alan, who also appeared in the documentary Surviving R. Kelly, testified about her relationship with Kelly and explained the reason she took the tape. Contrary to her testimony during Kelly's 2008 trial, she claimed it was to protect him. It's a full-length documentary in